Imasawa. We finally defeated 60 enemies in one round without even dying. I feel like more of a man. Hey everybody, this is Double RPG, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3. Excuse me. In today's episode, we are going to be finishing up Chapter 3 from where we left off after the 60 enemy battle royale. So let's go ahead and get on with the episode that is already in progress. And what we're doing right now is we came back to Muramasa to try and get some more elixirs of spiritual life since we ran out of those in the 60 enemy battle. And we will be making our way further to try and get Tyron to, or not Tyron, but to get the airship to crash into Tyron, because it's, you know, flying over the capital city. So we'll go ahead and we'll make our way down here where we left off, but first of all, let's go ahead and save our progress real quick. And just so you guys know, by the time we get about halfway through this video, the audio somewhat cuts out, so we're going to be improvising by having some music from the game, you know, take its place, because I can't even find any clips on YouTube, you know, without, like, any watermarks or anything that that will show the cinematics or the gameplay whatsoever. I'm trying to keep this clean as possible, but anyway, by using that crank right there, that will lower that door there to lead. That will lead to an opening that reaches to the back where the airship's engine is at, in which we need to destroy to get the emergency doors unlocked, or to get all the doors unlocked, if you want to say it that way. Okay, we defeated those enemies, and we made sure we avoided those, well, most of those explosive barrels, but yeah, you get the idea. Okay, now once we open the door here, there will be SWAT team members on the other side that will try to shoot at you. What you want to do is you want to use your bow in this part of the level to take out those guys, so that way they won't shoot at you while you are, you know, climbing to the other side of the ship there, because if they shoot you, you're going to be brown bread and you're going to drop to your death. So there is a box back here in this room where you can grab some arrows. Go ahead and grab those, and happy hunting, as I would say, but be sure you watch out for the SWAT team members, as they will shoot at you, and just take your time, and you should be golden in with this part of the game. Or within this part of the level, I should say. I mean, we still have a lot of the game to go through, folks, so I shouldn't be rushing ahead, should I? Okay. After we defeated after we shot that explosive barrel, that should have defeated all of them, so let's go ahead and head back. Oh, there was one sneaky son of a gun over there, so let's go ahead and take care of him real quick. Oh, come on, quit rolling. No, Ryu, we do not want to see your barrel rolls, buddy. Okay, now that finally takes care of him, so we can go ahead and we can grab onto that wire, and that will take us to the back of the blimp, or the Zeppelin, or whatever. Well, we'll just call it an airship. I assume it would be a Zeppelin, but I don't know. But anyway, as we continue to strafe our way through here, there will be one more enemy that we have to fight against before we head into the Aft Cabin. So let's go ahead and drop down here, and he should be around the corner at the far end, down this way. Yeah, there he is. So oh, did you see that? He fell to his death. I made him, you know, go over the handlebars or whatever, go over the ledge and drop to his death. Yeah, he is probably enjoying his dive down towards the Vigurian city right now. Probably enjoying a slow and painful death. But let's get back on track here. Okay, this is the engine room. What you want to do is you want to attack this room throughout, you know, just for a little bit, because, you know, destroying the engine in its entirety, it will unlock all the shutters inside the ship, so that way you can make your way up to the top of the ship to get up to where the boss is. So let's go ahead and make our way back, and there should be some more of those cheeky sauerkrauts of SWAT officers standing in our way. So if you have any more arrows and you see that explosive barrel, go ahead and use it right away. Okay. And there's one right over there, so let's go ahead and finish him off. Oh, you'll have to pardon me because my nose is kind of itchy right now. Having a rainstorm about to come in, so that might be the reason why my nose is acting up a little bit. It's not a runny nose, it's just more of an itchy nose, but I'll try to, be calm and precise as, I'm talking, so. But anyway, the music you're hearing in the background, yes, that is what you're hearing right now as we had to improvise with music. You won't be hearing music from the cinematic, you won't be hearing any of the sound effects, you'll just be hearing music for the rest of this episode. Yeah, blame my Hopog HD PVR for this, because there will be times when I record most of the footage that the audio does not capture all of it for some reason. It seems to happen seldomly, but it doesn't happen all the time. But yeah, not a happy camper because of that. Okay, let's go ahead and, well, no, we're not supposed to head that way. So let's go ahead and head back this way. I know we should have opened that door to, to get that shortcut open to where we can make it to the part of the ship where we need to go. So let's go ahead and just make our way over there. But first of all, let's just get this puppy unlocked first. Or let's just get this puppy unlocked so that way it doesn't happen. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. I just might as well go ahead and get it open in case if we need to go back there, which we won't, obviously. So, okay, let's go ahead and make our way up further. And going up here, that should take us to the top parts of the airship, or the Zeppelin, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and just be aware that there will be enemies that you will have to fight when you're up here, and just take your time against these, as they're not that big of a pain. Oh, trust me, they're not that big of a pain as soon as you get to the Black Spider Ninjas, because they're more of a pain than most of the other enemies in the game, especially with the lower fiends and the red dinos or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, they are gonna give us the most hellacious time that I could think of, but I try to do the best I can against the enemies, because I will be using the Azuna drop a lot when I fight against them, especially with the Black Spider Ninjas, but other than that, yeah, I try to keep my cool, so. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a bone with this guy, and then we should move up a little bit further. Trying to get through that ledge there, it was pretty much easy, as you had to make sure that you stay on the platforms. Another one of the things that I really didn't like about this game is that the platforming seemed to be way off. And sometimes with the camera angles, you're not even sure where to land, so it's just, I felt that the platforming could have been improved, for something like this. I mean, if you take a look at a game like Devil May Cry or God of War, the platforming's good, but for a game like this, jeez, wish it could have been better. I know sometimes the Kingdom Hearts games, they have some platforming issues, but they're not that big of a pain most of the time. Okay. Now up here, you want to do your flying bird flip when you're jumping from wall to wall to get up here at this part, and that will unlock the shutter up on top, and then we will go ahead and climb the ladder up there. And by the time we get up there, you guessed it right, folks, what's going to be up there is a cinematic with the boss that we have to fight. Now, this big boy, his name, if I recall correctly, let me see if I can go back and find it. Let's see, what was the name of it? What was the name of the boss? Let's see. Oh, okay. His name is Dynamo. Basically, he has a ray gun, a swipe, a grab, and force field. Basically, he'll be shooting his ray gun as soon as he charges himself with electricity. He'll swipe at you to counter in case if you get behind him, and he'll try to grab you in case if you are in front of him. So make sure that you keep your distance with this boss, as he is one tough cookie. And but just don't let his looks fool you, because he is defeatable. I know some people had a lot of trouble with this boss in the original Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox, and but with this game, I think they I think they managed to dumb the bosses down a little bit. Maybe not that much, but yeah, they're still tough nonetheless. So, hey. And as you can see, we're pretty much using the Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang against this boss, as it seems to be the only strong weapon aside from the Dragon Sword that we can use against him right now. But this boss has proven to be more of a cakewalk than I can imagine. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish him right about... dirty, rotten creep. Using that ray gun. Okay, here. There you go. Now we finished it off for good. Okay, now we get the ending cinematic here for this part of the level, but unfortunately, like I said, we cannot even hear anything because from the cinematic because my video clip, it would not render the sound. But other than that, we have finally defeated Dynamo, and there will be a twin boss that we will fight much later around Chapter 10, but we will wait on that until later on. And after the end of the cinematic, we will conclude Chapter 3 in its entirety. And we won't get on to Chapter 4 until the next episode. So let's go ahead and see this big, huge blimp just fall inside of this forest outside of Tyron. And it should come to a close. And with that, Chapter 3 is finally concluded. Okay, gamers, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to end things off right here. So next time on RRPG Let's Play with Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3, we are going to be getting into Chapter 4, and we'll see how far along we get with that. But I'm assuming it's going to be another, like, 2 or 3-parter, but who knows. Anyway, take care of yourselves, gamers, and I'll see you on the next episode. See you guys then.